Tap at the gates. You've heard us saying this for the last year. We launched it in April 2024. You're going to start hearing us say more and more, consolidate the gates. We want to be able to track debit, credit, cash transactions happening down at our event while we're doing online ticketing and people are coming in and scanning tickets. Why would you want to do this? It's important that you have a full audit, a full look at everything that's happening and not having to pull from separate systems and Jimmy rig something together with multiple systems. This is all under one umbrella. It's included with our system. There's no extra setup. It's all baked right in. There's a bunch of reasons. One of them being grant writing at the end of the year is getting more complicated and they want some numbers. Also, that stack of cash that you have, we need to know how many children or weekend passes or adult and childs are in that cash, even though we're trying to get rid of that cash. So we're going to go through a couple transactions. What you see on the screen beside me here is the app, the Tap at the Gates app that we have. It runs on Apple and Google devices, Android devices. You can rent those from us just like anything else. We have big phone screens like this for the older eyes like myself, and we're going to show this tap device right here for taking debit and credit payments. So I'm going to do two transactions, debit credit, and then I'm going to do a cash one, and then really quickly I'm going to show you back in our system how it all just magically comes in. There's nothing you have to do, nothing crazy you have to do for looking up the numbers. So we're going to do two adult tickets. Subtotal $40, just review. We're going to do credit transactions. We're going to hit credit. Back here, I'm going to, in person, tap my credit card. It goes out, confirms I have money. It's good. We're good this time. And that transaction's done. So the money's been transacted, take it out of the person's account. It's in your account. It's in the system. Everything's been logged. We know what tickets they bought, which is very important. Not just that we got their money and you didn't have to set up anything extra. It's all baked into the system. So now we're going to do the same thing, but do cash tracking. This has to be very simple for the volunteer that's helping you, right? This can't be complicated. So we're gonna do the same thing, $40. This time I'm gonna do cash. The person says, I only got a 50, so I'm gonna give you $50. So instead of hitting the 40, which is trying to save time, we're gonna hit 50. Next, it says give them $10 back. So you do that transaction, boom, done. What's nice is that's the exact same thing as doing debit and credit, except back in the system, which I'm gonna show you here, those are all tracked as the adult emissions that came in. So now we know exactly how many people came in across all different ways to purchase tickets. I'm just going to flip the system over here. If you're one of our clients, this will look very familiar. This is the dashboard. If you're not, this is our dashboard for running your event. It's got to be super simple, super easy to use. This can't be complicated. We have other things we need to be doing. So there's only certain things I need to know when I'm running my event. A, that it's working, which we got you covered, and B, how much money are we making. So what you want to watch is the 51 in-person orders, the 120 in-person tickets, and the money rate here for in-person. I'm just going to refresh the screen. Those numbers went up because I did some transactions down on site. Those are coming in live to the system. This is the heartbeat of the system. So we can track the full revenue that's coming in, the full orders, both online and in person, and the tickets sold, and the number of people that are coming in, all under one umbrella. You're not setting up a separate system. You're not having to fill out financial information for payment processors for two different systems. It's all underneath ours, and we've got you the whole way, helping you along the way. We need to take a ticket offline. So let's say the weekend adult pass, we don't want that on the POS device. Here's your tickets that are listed for purchase. We just hit edit, in person. Let's not put it down on the devices. Done, easy. Treasurers. Last year was the year of the treasurer, and it's always the year of the treasurer. This year it's consolidating the gates. We need to know exactly what's going on. Yes, we want less cash, and this system helps that, but we need to know that if we are still bringing cash in, we can't just guesstimate what's happening. We need to know exactly what's on the go. Bonuses, one system, all under the same umbrella. Consolidation, you're going to hear us say that a lot. It's all consolidated together and just makes life easier. So much so.
That was easy.
It fits under the That Was Easy umbrella. Have a great one. If you like what you've seen or you want to see more information, give us a shout. This is available to everyone who's our clients. If you're not our client, I think you should really reach out. I think you'd have a great time in the FrontDoor Plus family. Have a great one. Cheers.